Hello and welcome back to another episode of World Tour on Football Manager 2021. And since the last episode, we've played a few league games off camera and a few friendlies as well. So we'll run through them. Obviously, last episode, we won our first two games of the season against Mohammedan and Churchill Brothers and looked pretty good in both games. We then followed that up with a disappointing, defeat away from home against Lone Star Kashmir. 2-0 defeat in this game. They scored one in the first half and then they scored their second with 10 minutes to go. Not great. Played my usual formation in this one, but then thought I'd use the friendlies because we had 3 friendlies arranged for the gap between matches between Lone Star Kashmir and Delhi. I thought I'd use those friendlies to test out a different tactic. So I tried a 4-4-2 tactic, going back to the classic times of football using the 4-4-2. And it didn't work out well for us against Bengaluru, to be honest. We got beat 3-1. We did bring it back to 1-1, but then 2 quite late goals from Bengaluru, from Murray and Xavier, consigned us to a 3-1 defeat. But then we played against ARA FC, a team that we should really have been beating, and we were winning against them. We were 2-0 up after 10 minutes, but then VJN went and got himself sent off on 20 minutes. So that sort of just took the game away from us there. And they managed to get 2 goals in the second half to make that one a draw. And then in the final friendly game, we played against Odisha and we won 2-0. A penalty from Pravito Raju and a long-range goal from Charles Anandraj were enough to give us a 2-goal win in that final friendly game. But rather than use that new 4-4-2 formation for the return to league action, I thought I'd stick with my 4-3-3 and we would change it if we needed to. But we didn't need to, at least not in this one. We managed to win 1-0. Lennon Mithran getting the only goal of the game away from home against Sudeva Delhi. We then played against Tidham Road, and this one is the one where we changed our tactic. So at half-time, I changed our tactic to it wasn't at half-time. So we got a penalty on the 48th minute, scored that, went 1-0 up, and then Mohammed Hamid had a stinker of a game, and he scored an own goal to equalise for Tidham Road. We then decided to change it to a 4-4-2 formation, brought on Ranjit Singh Pandre, and who would have scored the winner? You would have guessed it. Ranjit Singh Pandre. Obviously, you wouldn't have guessed it. You would have seen it. But yeah, he managed to get us the winning goal in the game against Tidham Road. And then came the top of the table clash. We were second in the table. They were first in the table. And we are both currently still in the same positions in the table because it was a 1-1 draw. Disappointing, really. We were 1-0 up after a goal from Roshan Singh on the 64th minute, but we couldn't hold off and couldn't deny Christian Rossi getting an equaliser on the 85th minute. But that leaves the league table looking quite favourable for us. We're only 1 point behind Gokulam Kerala, who are top of the table. We're on 13 points with 6 games gone. They're on 14 points. And this has been a pretty good start to the season, to be quite honest with you. We have games against Punjab FC today, who are currently 4th, 3 points behind us. And we also have a game against Indian Arrows, who are rock bottom of the table with only 2 draws and 4 defeats all season. So there's a few players that need a rest for today's game, so I'm giving that to them ahead of the game against Indian Arrows. I don't want the players to be tired. We have had games thick and fast quite recently, obviously with the friendlies that I've arranged as well. But we have Kumar Singh in goal. I've been tempted to put Maloli in, but I think he's still recovering from an injury. Yeah, he comes back to full training tomorrow. So no space in the squad for him today. He will probably be returning as our starting goalkeeper because Kumar Singh didn't play well in the games that he did start for us. Then in defence, we have Balakrishnan at right back today. Lalmal Sauma is in need of a bit of a rest, so he's getting that. And Felix Nixon and Roshan Singh are the 2 centre-backs. No room for Mario Dasan, who's been our best performing central defensive player this season. He's also getting a rest. And then Mohammed Hamid, the scorer of that own goal in the game against Tidham Road, is back in the squad today, as Vogese could also do with a little bit of time off. He's on the bench today. In midfield, we have Bupati as the box-to-box midfielder, Lennon Mithran as the advanced playmaker, and then Charles Anandraj is in for Musa Kone, who's also getting given a little bit of a rest today as well. At right wing, we have Syed Suhail Pasha. At left wing, we have Pravito Raju, and up front, we have Singh Pandre. But of course, we have Saba, and we also have Shikara, who's played quite well for us this season, on the bench as well. many options. If things aren't going well, we will revert to the 4-4-2 formation, but hopefully we can get the job done using our standard 4-3-3. So I'm going to pump fists and I'm going to say we owe Punjab FC after what happened in our last match. Go out there and get revenge. Obviously, Punjab FC were champions last season, so it's a big game today. And it's a free kick for Punjab. Didika to the back post. Kipapa's there and it's a great save. I think that was a save. No, it's a goal kick. It must have hit off the bar there. It looked like Kumar Singh had tipped it over, but I guess that didn't happen. Beke with a long ball forward, looking for Singh. Roshan Singh's there to meet him though. Gets the ball back and plays it again forward, but it's intercepted again by Singh. Now Hamid has the ball, plays it over the top, intercepted by Kipapa. And that's a good interception there from Bhupathi as well. So we win the ball back. It just seems to be a game of giving the ball away for both of us at the moment. That's a long ball over the top for Singh Pandre. He's in on goal and Singh Pandre opens the scoring. It's 1-0 to Chennai City. Ranjit Singh Pandre with his second goal of the season. And that's the reward for playing him today. I didn't know whether to play him or Ayush Shikara, but I've made the right choice. And Andraj as well with the ball winning midfielder with the long ball over the defenders. And Singh Pandre with a beautiful finish into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal to give us a 1-goal lead. So half-time, and it's going well. 1-0 up at half-time. We both had the same amount of shots and shots on target. 4 shots and 2 on target. Our XG is slightly higher than Punjab's, and we are currently top of the table, but we'll not count our chickens just yet. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up, and I'll say that with outstretched arms. Very happy indeed. 6.5 for Raju is not great. We have Sabah on the bench. I'm tempted to bring him on because he has worked well when I've brought him on in the past. So I'm going to do that. We're going to take Raju off and Christian Sabah is going to play the second half on the left wing. But other than that, I think we're pretty okay in terms of condition and performance-wise. So let's get back into the second half. So free kick for us in our own half. Bhupathi's got it, plays it to Mithran, forward to Singh Pandre, the goal scorer, who holds the ball up nicely and finds the ball back to Mithran, who's lost out but wins it back again brilliantly. And we still have possession with Sabah on the left-hand side, the substitute, moving forward, dribbling past 3 of them, shoots, and it's just over the bar. That would have been a hell of a way to introduce himself into the game there, Christian Sabah. It looks like it's going to be a free kick for Punjab. This looks dangerous. It's Lahinzuala to take it, and he's smashed that into the back of the net. Jerry Lahinzuala. Okay, 65 minutes gone, and it's time to make a change. We're going to pause the game just so we don't run out of time. And okay, I'm making the formation change. I'm doing it now. Mithran is going to come off, and we're going to bring on another striker in the form of Shikara. We'll move Singh Pandre to the advanced forward role. Shikara can play as the pressing forward. We have Sabah at left wing, the same centre midfield as Alindraj and Bhupathi, and then Suhail Pasha's dropped down to right midfield. He's not actually great playing there, but hopefully he can do the job for us. It would have been ideal if I'd kept Raju on in hindsight, because he can play at right mid. Sabah can't play at left mid either, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can get a winner in the last 25 minutes of the game. Throw in for Punjab just inside our half. It's Dathidika. That was a name that struggled to come out of my mouth. Ball forward, headed away. Suhail Pasha should get this. He doesn't. He's beaten to it by Beisha. And Beisha with a chance to come forward now for Punjab. Lalinzuala, the goal scorer, into the box, headed away by Balakrishnan. And this could be an attack for us. Bhupathi with a long ball forward, but that's intercepted by Dathidika. I'm struggling with the names here. Beisha running forward past our defender. He's going to get the ball in the box. No, he cuts inside the box instead, and it's a good save by Kumar Singh. And new highlights just started. I'm just quickly going to make this change because Suhail Pasha is struggling out there. I don't really have many options, so I'm going to have to bring Mather on, I guess, on the wing. And have we just conceded? No, it's a goal kick. Thank goodness for that. So no more goals in that game. It's a 1-1 draw against last season's champions. It's not the end of the world. We now go level on points with top of the table Gokulam Kerala, but they of course have a game in hand. We had the better XG in today's game, but we just couldn't make our chances count. We weren't clinical enough with our chances. I'll say I'm not happy with the performance out there. It seems to motivate them. So that's how the league table looks after our first game of this episode. We, of course, play against Arrows, who are bottom of the table in the second part of the episode, and hopefully Gokulam Kerala drop points somewhere, but hopefully in their game in hand, which I assume will be played in between the time that we come around to play Arrows. So this is the lineup that we're going to go with for the game against Arrows today. There's been a few changes made since the last match. Christian Sava is someone that I wanted to bring in back into the team for this game, but he's actually picked up a little knock, so he's going to be out for the next 8 days or so. So Ashley Colley has come in at left wing in place of Pravito Raju. We also have Musa Kone replacing Anand Raj as the ball-winning midfielder in the centre of midfield. Mario Dasan's back in the squad today in place of Jude Felix Nixon. And then Lalmal Sauma is in at right back instead of Jishnu Balakrishnan. And then I just need to make the change to put Felix Nixon on the bench in place of Samping Raj. Then I think we're good to go. In fact, no, we'll put Susa Demai on the bench instead of Anand Raj as well. So we're going to pump our fists as we usually do, and we're going to say this is a great opportunity to show all the pundits that they've been right to back you up, and it seems to have motivated a lot of the squad there. That's good. So goal kick for Arrows. Prasad, long ball forward, headed away by Mario Dasan. Singh Pandre has it through to Mithran, looking for Suhail Pasha, but that's intercepted by their defender, and it's cleared. And it could be a chance for an attack for them if we can't win the ball back. Mario Dasan wins the ball in the air nicely, and now Lalmal Sauma's got it at right back. Long ball forward from him. Surely that's just going to go through the keeper. Indeed it does. The goalkeeper, another long ball forward. Defence seemed out of position there. Basak is through on goal, and that's just wide. We seem to be a bit asleep at the back there. And it's another chance for Arrows. Ball into the box. Mario Dasan made the clearance there, but Singh is going to get it for Arrows. Into the box it goes, and it's a good save from Kumar Singh. Arrows looking very dangerous in these early minutes here. Mithran with a long ball forward. I don't think we're going to get on the end of that one. Prasad launches that back up the field, and the chance continues. One in the air well again by Mario Dasan. He's very good at his heading. Now they have the ball running down this right-hand side. Can they get a ball in the box? They can. Basak's there, and he's looked dangerous since the opening moments of the game. Shabir Basak with the goal, and it's a very poor start for us. And they have a throw-in. Basak's got the ball now on the left-hand side, intercepted by Suhail Pasha. Singh Pandre now with the ball. It's a 1-on-3. It's not the best of opportunities, but he's still managed to hold onto the ball somehow. Colley has it now. Plays it back to Kone. Now Hamid, the left back. Forward to the left winger, Cully. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. Suhail Pasha's back post, but that's over the bar. First chance of the game. It's a nice little sighter for us. And we might have another chance here. Lalmal Sauma gets the ball back from the free kick, and now Suhail Pasha back to Lalmal Sauma. Mithran with it. Don't want to lose the ball here. Could be vulnerable to a counter-attack. Ball into the box, and that's dealt with by their defenders. But we come again. Mohammed Hamid with the ball to Roshan Singh. Now it's Bhupathi. Plays it wide right to Suhail Pasha to get a ball into the box. He finds Colley. It's Singh Pandre, and it's off the bar and out for a corner kick. Bhupathi with the corner. Mario Dasan on the volley. It's blocked by the defender. Mario Dasan's got the ball again. He doesn't want to lose it here. And I don't know what happened. Kumar Singh should be collecting that. There was a long ball from their defender. So what's Kumar Singh going to do with it? He plays it out to Mario Dasan. Now Bhupathi, one of the centre midfielders. To the right back, Lalmal Sauma. Slow build-up play here. Suhail Pasha, he's got a bit of space to run into if he wants to take it. He does. Then plays it back to Lalmal Sauma. Long ball through to Singh Pandre. Singh Pandre, surely it's saved this time by the goalkeeper. Arrows are just having the game of their lives at the back today. Now they play a long ball forward again. Mario Dasan intercepts again. Now it's Singh Pandre. Back to Mario Dasan. Suhail Pasha with the ball on the right wing. Surely he's going to run at these defenders. Indeed he does. Is he going to get a ball into the box? No, he plays it back to Lalmal Sauma instead. Who gets the ball into the box? It's headed away. Now Bhupathi's got it. And it's Kone. Out wide left to Colley. Is he going to skip past the defender? He plays it to the left back Hamid instead. He was running the overlap run. Hamid has it back again to the back post. Suhail Pasha. Bhupathi! And I thought that was in. Wide from Bhupathi. And despite that many chances, it's half-time and we are still 1 goal down against Arrows. We've had 9 shots, 3 on target. They've had 4 shots, 3 on target. Our XG is slightly better than theirs, but it's a case of us not being able to take our chances again. So I'm going to pump my fist and say, keep going out there and you can still win this one. And we have a couple of players that seem to be motivated. Now, it's half time. I'm tempted to make my tactical change. Again, our fullbacks are having stinkers at the back today. 6.4s for them. And then Lennon Mithran's not doing well in midfield either. So we are going to move to our 4-4-2 formation. Mithran, I'll swap him and Singh Pandre around. And then we'll bring on Shikara for Mithran. Up front, Colley and Suhail Pasha. Well, Colley can play at left midfield. Suhail Pasha's not too great there, but he's been having a good game so far at right wing. So hopefully he can continue that at right midfield. It shouldn't be too different for him. And I think we'll leave it like that for the time being. Change into our 4-4-2 for this second half. And we have a corner. Bupati takes it. Shikara's there. Saved by the goalkeeper. I thought it was in again. Bupati with the ball in the box again. Mario Dasan this time. And he scored. Pradis and Mario Dasan with a hell of a thumping volley there. Bupati, the creator. So Bupati took the corner. I thought this was the goal. Shikara with the header. Great save from their goalkeeper. Colley kept the ball alive. Played it to Bupati. He took a touch. Smashed that to the edge of the box for Mario Dasan to just hammer that home with a right-footed volley. And it's 1-1. Singh with the ball. That should be the keepers. It is Kumar Singh now with a chance to launch an attack for Chennai City. Come on. Gets the ball up over all the defenders. Chikara's through on goal. He's missed. He was 1-on-1. He didn't have to rush things. Prasad takes the free kick for Arrows. Plays it to his left-hand side to Singh. Can we win possession back from them? That would be great if we can. We do. We intercept thanks to the left-back Hamid. Now it's Suhail Pasha playing slightly out of position today, but doing okay so far. Shikara plays it to Kone. Now it's Ashley Colley on the left wing. Can he get a ball into the box? He plays it back to Hamid instead, who's hopefully going to get a ball in the box. He does. Singh Pandre's there. On the second attempt, he manages to get the ball into the back of the net. The header was saved by the goalkeeper, but it was rebounded straight back to the feet of Ranjit Singh Pandre, who was there to pounce and get his third goal of the season. Hamid with a beautiful ball into the box. Singh Pandre with the header. The keeper just parried that out back to Singh Pandre, who wasn't shy about finishing that one off to give us the 2-1 lead in this game now. We've turned it around. And we also need to make a change as Suhail Pasha is struggling right wing in terms of his condition. So we'll bring Lijo Francis, who can actually play there, on for him. I don't think we need to make any other changes for the time being. And as I say, that Bupati also drops into the red zone, so we'll take him off. We'll bring on Varun Mather in the advanced playmaker role, even though he's looking a bit complacent. Throw in. Deep in their half, Hamid takes it, headed away by Kumar. And this could be an opportunity for Arrows to get an equaliser. Basak, the goal scorer, plays it through to Tyagi. It's Tyagi off the post, and it's cleared by Lalmal Sauma. I thought that was going to be another case of us conceding a late equaliser. It still might be. Ball into the box. Mario Dasan heads it away. Singh's going to collect this and keep it alive for Arrows. Shabong with the ball in. Roshan Singh heads it away, and now Francis has got it. There's about 1.5 minutes of injury time left. Mario Dasan with the ball forward. Shikara, nice pass from him. Sweeping pass to Kone. Now it's Kohli on the left-hand side. I realise I keep changing the way I pronounce his name, but never mind. Singh Pandre on the wing there. Plays it back to Kohli. Kohli on the edge of the box. Ball in. Headed away. Francis now. Kone, are we going to do anything with it? Mather with a shot, and Mather scores. Varun Mather with a low shot out of nowhere, gets his first goal of the season and gets our third of the game. Colley with the ball into the box, headed away. Francis picked it up, played it to Kone, who then plays it to Mather, who takes a couple of touches and just smashes that into the back of the net to confirm our victory away from home against Arrows. More difficult than I thought it was going to be, but there's the confirmation. 3-1 win away from home, and I can't really complain. First half was a bit concerning, but we pulled it around. We turned it around completely, and I'm going to say good win, boys. Well done. And that result does indeed move us back to within 3 points of top of the table, Gokulam Kerala. And we obviously do have to play them again this season, but we'll just take things a game at a time, see how we end up. But this is a very good start. We're 3 points clear of third place Punjab FC already. So fingers crossed that this means that we're going to be on for at least a title challenge this season. So looking ahead to the next episode, and we will play the games against Lone Star Kashmir, who are currently 5th in the league, and Sudeva Delhi, who are currently 9th in the league. Of course, we want to get revenge on Lone Star Kashmir for that defeat that they gave us, the 2-0 defeat that they gave us. But then we also want to get our back-to-back victories over Sudeva Delhi as well, which means off camera, we will be playing the league games against Kashmir FC, Northeastern FC, Mohammedan, and Churchill Brothers, as well as the plethora of friendlies that I'm probably going to arrange in that time as well. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get all the content when it comes out, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I'll see you next time.